Okay, I should be live. Hi, it's me, your mother goose Justine, and I'm back with another Amberlynn Reed React. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today I'm going to be reacting to Amber's latest video. I forget what it's even called. She talks about her engagement story with Becky. I'll have a timestamp to when that reaction begins, pins in the comments, and it's also going to be in the description of today's video. In case you want to skip me catching up with my audience in the beginning, I do not blame you guys. Today I'm going to be reacting to Amber's latest video. Where's that coming from? Hold on. Let me find it. Her engagement story with Becky. No, it's not that. This is it. Okay, that's where it's coming from. Hey, everybody. Oh, Sophie said your hair looks so damn good. Thank you guys so much. I actually went somewhere today. So, my hair did look better before. Now it's fallen all flat and stuff. But it did used to look good. I mean, it still doesn't look bad. I'm not complaining. Sienna Snowcam was first. I don't know why. I mean, Sophie was not first. I mean, I was talking in Discord all day about when I was going live today, and she still managed to not be first. Anyway, next was Cat Mom, Haley, Linda, Katie the Human. Thank you guys so much for coming. So, before I get into today's video, I have a, oh wait, hold on. I still have... Sorry guys, this thumbnail's still here. I didn't mean to do this. This was I made the thumbnail for the video. I put this together in a hurry. I got home and I made a banging lunch. You could tell it was pasta. But it was more than just pasta. Let me explain. So yesterday, Sophie says I was a sleep ass. Yeah, well, you know, you should have, like, you know... You should have better intuition than that. Some moderator you are. Anyway. Kidding. Anyway, so yesterday I had to make an Italian dressing because my mom needed it for the chicken she was making, and we were out of Italian dressing in the bottle, so I made one. And it came out great. So I had it in the fridge, and I marinated some tofu in it. I marinated it, put it in the fridge. It was in there for hours while I was gone, right? I went to the doctor earlier. And then I ate that. So I came home, took out that marinated tofu that was marinating in the homemade delicious Italian dressing I made, and I put it on top of pasta. And it was banging. It was the best lunch I ever made. So... Anyway, I'm going to post a picture of it on Discord when I'm done. So, anyway, I was a little bit late today because I went to the doctor earlier. It went fine. Gotta tell you guys. Had my blood pressure taken. I gotta boast because I have better... Amberlynn likes to brag about her blood pressure. Well, guess what? Mine's even lower. Yeah, that's right, Amber. My blood pressure was it was either 109 over 75 or 107. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think it may have been 107, but I said 109. Yeah, my ankle's fine, Sophie. Anyway, oh, thank you guys. Noodle said you sound a lot better. Yeah, I'm slowly getting better, guys. It's good. So, I have excellent blood pressure, even better than Amberlynn. So, I'm only half right. Guys, I'm kidding. Okay. But excellent blood pressure. I like to talk about it because I used to have quite high blood pressure when I was like a teenager and obese. I had straight high blood pressure. So I like it that it's low. Anyway. Yeah, Corey said, excuse me, skinny people can have high blood pressure too. I know, me and the Narcler were just talking about it. Can I just brag? That's right, Yogi Bear, the race to zero blood pressure. That's right, Anna. I have better everything than Amberlynn. I also can probably make a better Italian dressing. I made a great Italian dressing. I found a recipe online and I was like, damn it, I can do it better than that, so I improved it. And it came out really good. Purbug said, the doctor said it was perfect. That's BS. You go to the doctor and they don't talk to you about your blood pressure. You know who talked to me about my blood pressure? The person you see before the doctor. The person that takes your blood pressure. My doctor didn't even mention my excellent blood pressure. It didn't come up. So I don't believe that either. Jamie said you're doing a lot of bragging today, Justine. As I should. Look, my hair's excellent. My hair is excellent. My blood pressure is great. I smell like coconut. Like, I'm in great shape. Actually, I smell better than coconut. You know what I smell like? Lilac. That's right. This is what I smell like. Even better. Even better. So I have every right to brag. JS. Plus, I made a great lunch. Casually. I just did it after work. Or not work. I don't work. After the doctor. Let's see. Sophie said, yeah, well, Amber Lynn's was perfect. Yeah, well, mine was even better. I'm just saying. Better. I want a t-shirt that says, I have lower blood pressure than Amber Lynn. I'm kidding. I didn't get a lollipop, Megan. What happened with that? How come they stopped giving lollipops to people when you go to the doctor? I want a lollipop. I could have used one. I was starving. I had like the littlest... I was like, I don't particularly like going to the doctor, so I was nervous this morning and I barely ate. Like I had the tiniest bowl of cereal and that was it. So I was starving by the time I got home, that's why you eat a breakfast, people. I did not have a good breakfast. So make sure you eat breakfast. Sienna Snowcam asked, is it creepy to say I want to smell you? No, I would expect that you would want to. I smell great. Anyway. So, okay, so this video I'm about to react to, which actually, guys, I actually have to get to it. I don't know why I'm rambling. I have to get to it because the kids are going to come home in about an hour and my mom's sleeping. So I gotta handle all that myself. Unlock the door and whatnot, yell at them to bring their shoes and backpacks downstairs because otherwise it turns into school everywhere on the floor when they get home, so I gotta do all that. Wait, your family doctor doesn't check blood pressure? Punk Rock Noir? Oh, that's crazy. Wait. Brycey said, I think it's very smart that Becky became a homemaid and used her skills from the relationship with Amber. Wait, is she really a homemaid? If she isn't, she should be because she does have some experience. Jerry said, my toxic trait is getting fast food after a doctor's appointment. That's kind of toxic. Oh, that's right, Auntie Justine. I get to unlock the door and all that. So, I'm not exactly looking forward to reacting to this because we watched this yesterday in the Discord. And usually I barely remember when I watch these videos and then I react the next day. I barely remember. But oh no, I remember. There's quite a bit I remember. And I remember the things that really ticked me off. Oh, Sophie, I did. Brycey, thank you for the super chat. I don't know if I said that. I'm sorry, Brycey. I do appreciate it. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. I'm not used to going places, and I went a place earlier, so it's kind of embarrassing. But it's true. Like, I get all discombobulated. Like, I come home and I'm like, what? Yes, I agree, Corey. This video is entirely unforgettable. Yes, Rhino, it's scarring. It's very scarring. Very scarring. So, good luck with the good luck to us with this. I like seeing Becky growing too, Brycey. You know, she's been through a lot. She really has. And one more thing. Can everybody please, before I get into the react, and I'll probably reiterate it again while I'm reacting, can everybody not ask Becky to comment on Amber Lynn's crappy comments about the engagement? Can everyone just STFU and leave her alone? She clearly wants to move on. Quit asking Becky to comment. She doesn't want it. She's moving. She's trying to move on. Stop bringing it up with her. That's it. She just... Ugh. Anyway, so don't bother Becky about this. Let's keep the complaining to this video and to the Discord. That's it. Becky doesn't need to hear all this. I hope you guys agree with me. I don't need Becky to comment on Amber's crappy comments about her friggin' engagement. That's dumb. Yes, thank you. Sienna Snowcam agreed. Let's leave Becky alone. I mean, we can talk about it, right? We're gonna be talking about it because it's crappy what Amber said, but don't ask Becky to comment. She does not want to comment. Thunder Rain said, "Looking at you, loaf." What does loaf mean? Are you talking about my cat? Because he's sleeping behind me. Do you guys want to see the cat? There he is. He's there's Simba. Oh, look, he's saying hello. He's rolling over, everybody. Oh, Simba. He's been in here all day. Funny story before I get into the react. So Simba was outside all night and I had no idea. I found out because this morning when my sister and the kids were leaving for school, he came running in. I was like, where you were outside? I don't know. Oh, Noodle said loaf equals life of a free spirit. All right, so I guess that's me. Anyway, so he was outside all day, or all night, I meant. So he came in and he's exhausted. Look at him. He came home, he ate his wet food, and then he went to lay on my bed with me. He was in my lap, but I had to get up to go. So now he hasn't moved since he's been in here this morning. I know. Sienna Snowcam said, poor baby. I know. Oh, I know you guys want to see him, but there he is. I don't want to wake him up. He's having, poor cat. He had a bad, I don't know what happened to him all night. He must have been hungry because usually, because he sleeps here at night and usually he's in and out of my room snacking on his dry food. So he must have been hungry. He has had a hard day, Aurora. He was hungry. I know, he's a snuggly boy, right, Linda? And he was so cute in my lap this morning, guys. Oh my god. Brycey asked, did Big Lassa get engaged again? No, she didn't get engaged again. She's gonna be talking / complaining about Becky's engagement to Hurd. Are you guys ready to get mad? I'm not exactly, but you know what? I had a good day. Let's go ahead and ruin it. What do you guys say? Let's watch this.
Hey guys.
Hi. Okay. Before I get into it, I will give Amber, she does appear less bloated or something in this video. She actually looks pretty good. Her hair is obviously clean and her face washed, makeup and all. So this is actually the best I've seen Amber look in a while. I'm going to give this to her because I'm going to be doing a lot of complaining in this video and I want to be fair. This is the most decent I've seen her in a while. Now, when we were watching this in Discord yesterday, some people were saying that she's using a slimming filter. I highly doubt that. I don't know how to use it. I doubt Amber would know how to use something like that. I don't even think that exists. Anyway. Yuck it up, Chuckles.
So raw. So this is a...
And the more raw her videos are, the more she shows her true self, the more infuriating she is. Let's experience.
New segment. I don't know. It's like a wannabe podcast, but it's not a podcast. It's like a podcast if you bought it on Wish.
No. What this is a Q&A. That's all this is, and she's calling it a podcast, guys.
So the reason why I chose So Raw as the title is because of this video clip. This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Oh, Amber, I know. We know, Amber. We know why you called it so raw. So she's trying to reinvent herself as a podcaster that only talks about themselves and only answers questions about themselves.
This is one of my most famous quotes. You guys
Wait, the face filter is real? Oh. Do we think she's using it? I don't know. I have to take a look at it. Yeah, I agree, Brooklyn. Amber's definitely feeling herself here. She's in a good mood about something. I don't know. Maybe she's excited about her new podcasting career. Let's see.
Quoted me for years now on YouTube, and that's one of the ones that is a popular one, or obviously situation type deal, or the fact that I say moment a lot, and books is good for the brain, which is honestly one of my favorites, or mental things is scary, you know, just some
of... Amber's learning how to market herself. She just now learned how to make fun of herself. Okay.
Ones to throw in there, but so raw. This content is going to be so raw. This is me spilling tea I've never spilled before. It's just like random topics, advice, questions.
She does give advice in this. It's so bad.
Opinions, my take on things, like...
Oh, I'm dying for that.
News. Literally everything and anything.
News?
So, if you want to give me topics to talk about, go to my Instagram. I do have a new Instagram username. I know a lot of people thought that I just like disappeared off a line.
So basically, she's devolved herself into a Q&A channel because she's got nothing to show. I mean, she refuses to show her ankle recovery because there is no recovery, and it wasn't like she didn't get a ton of sympathy from that like she was hoping. So she's got to. I don't know. I just think it's really funny that this is just yet another Q&A and she's trying to turn it into something else.
Instagram, I did not. I just changed my username.
Barb said, please explain your title for at least 2 minutes. Amber talks about her terrible engagement here. There's nothing to explain. Poor Amber. It was such a bad engagement. Wait till you hear this story.
So my username is velvet.and.honey, velvet and honey. So you can go there, DM me. My DMs are open for literally everybody. So why velvet and honey? That is a question that I have gotten recently, and it's just simply for aesthetic.
Amber, everything about Amber is aesthetic. There's nothing personal about her. There's nothing, like, usually people have like inside things or like interests or something they can base their name on, but Amber's only about how she appears to the outside. She's only about her shell. She just cares about how she's perceived from the outside. She's got nothing. She just cares about looking cute. God.
A few other ones, Blake and honey. I just love the word honey. It's just like an aesthetic word. It's pretty. I don't know if you guys know the song, but I like my girls like I like my honey, you know, sweet, selfish. So I love that song. But yeah, no rhyme and reason, simply just aesthetic reasons. So
Amber, nobody expected anything deep from you, so at least she was honest about that.
First thing we're gonna get into is
this is the story. This is where the title comes from. Okay, Barb meant she wanted Amber to explain her title. I get it. Guys, this is really infuriating. Like, I hope you guys had your carbs before this. If not, you're about to get really cranky. I just had a bowl of pasta. I hope you guys did too. Let's get into this.
What did your ex propose to you? So, I do want to say that during my time doing So Raw, I will be talking about my past experiences. I am a human being with experiences, as is everyone, and I don't want to shy away from things that I've been through just because someone else was involved.
No, guys, and this engagement was a terrible ordeal for her. This was an experience that needs to be told because she needs to get it off her heart. It was so devastating for Amber how terribly she was engaged to.
That's silly. That's not only silencing me, but it's taking away my human experiences. So I don't care who was involved. You don't care who was involved. So let me get this straight. So you don't care who was involved. You're just going to tell the story anyway, no matter how insensitive it might be. You don't care that you're being insensitive. You don't think that maybe sometimes some topics might be a little off limits and you need to use some discernment. You're just going to word vomit whatever you want, no matter how hurtful. Jesus. Shading anyone. I'm just talking about an experience where I was engaged. I've actually been engaged.
So Amber said, I'm not going to be shading anybody, but here she's about to be shading someone for multiple minutes. All right. I need be quiet and just let her talk. But guys, this is painful.
Twice. The first time was when I was 17. So I don't even know if that really counts. We could maybe talk about that some other time.
Yeah, how about we talk about that, Amber? How about we talk about that instead of your current ex, who everybody knows who it is, and who desperately doesn't want you involved in their life anymore. She's said over and over and over again that she wants nothing to do with Amberlynn, and please stop asking about it. Please stop bringing it up. And Amber, knowing this, brings up Becky and drags how she proposed to her. Jesus.
About almost 2 years ago, I was engaged, and I kind of want to share
as if we don't know that. I need another bite of pasta. Hold on. I'm still kind of hungry. That wasn't... And that was a lot of pasta.
Oh, I got proposed to, because it's rather unique, if you will. So everyone has dreams of how they want their partner to propose to them. I know I do. I'm very vocal about it as well.
What do you mean everyone? I don't have dreams how I want him to propose. Are you kidding me? Maybe you do, apparently. I mean, I know appearances are very important to you, Amber, and I know you wanted a really aesthetic, super aesthetic, cute engagement to post on your social media. And I know that's all that matters to you. That's not all that matters to everybody else. All that I care about is that he's a nice guy and he's sincere, right?
I feel like if you have a certain dream, or if you have like a certain ring that you want, or a way that you want
to... If your dream is a aesthetic engagement, that's sad. Sorry.
Opposed to, let your partner know. If they do it, that's great. They listen to you. If they don't, well, that sucks. So I've always been super vocal about how I want it to happen. Like, I want it to be personal. I don't like no public proposals. As sweet and as claiming.
Amber doesn't want to be caught from a bad angle, she's trying to say. She doesn't want a photographer to catch her at an angle she doesn't like. God forbid it's public. Anyway.
That is
Amber needs to be able to control the shot, control how it looks, control what she's wearing, control how her nails look, all of it, guys. How sad.
You're literally letting everyone know, like, this is my...
Exactly. Elizabeth said, girl wants a proposal and a wedding, not a marriage. Like, do you know what a marriage is? Like, the whole give, take, mutual respect thing, Amber?
Like, I love that, but I'm also super shy, and I know it's hard to believe, but I don't like the attention on me. I actually kind of hate it, which is hard to believe because I am a YouTuber, but I promise...
No, what you hate is being caught from bad angles. You obviously love attention, Amber. Obviously. You post crappy stuff like this just because you know you're going to get a response. She lives for attention. Are you freaking kidding me?
Your girl does not want no public proposal, but I do want it to be romantic.
I'll reiterate, she doesn't want people looking at her from the wrong angle. She needs to be able to control the shot so she looks like how she wants to look and all of it.
You know, sad. Some petals, some candles, some beautiful music. Like, I want to be looking good. Maybe right after a date night, or, you know, just like...
Right, she wants to be looking good. That's all that matters. She wanted cute pics that she orchestrates to put on Instagram and stuff.
Romantic. I'm talking like
sad.
So cheesy that we're just both pepper jack cheese, like living our best life.
I'm just gonna keep ranting. I'm sorry, because this is why guys don't like women sometimes, because they worry that they're like this. That they're going to be super picky about how, no, you got to propose a day my nails are perfect. You can't propose a day my nails are chipped. You can't, like, this is a nightmare. This is a friggin' nightmare. Like, this is, right, Jamie said in 2021 she refused to leave the house. Ugh, and she, Anyway.
I want cheesy. I want things that you see in stupid romantic movies. Like, that's what I want.
I know,
but
because you're shallow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If there's any of you that want a super cute engagement out there, I guess I don't know. Please just don't go on social media and drag them if they don't give you your cute aesthetic engagement, please.
Too. I was sitting in the living room. It was about 2 a.m.
No, not the living room at 2 a.m. Amber, I'm sure you were sitting in the living room at 2 a.m. What else do you do?
And I was in a muumuu. I was like actual grandma chic. I had my floral muumuu on, living my best life. Don't think I showered that day.
Okay, how is that a best life if you if you're not bathed, you consider that your best life? Guys, that's so sad. Like, I just... Yes, she would be a bridezilla, Mom Amy. The worst bridezilla. And look, I've known bridezillas. I did wedding invitations for like 11 years of my life. That was my job, right? I've known them. I don't think any of them were this bad.
Probably binge watching some YouTube moment. Who knows?
So it was a normal evening. Being up at 2 a.m. in a muumuu, which is probably the equivalent of the middle of the day for Amber, is an average day. So it was a cute average day, and I'm going to call it the day because Amber's often, or was often, awake at that hour, I'm assuming. It was an average cute day. So Amber in one breath said she wanted something personal, but here she is complaining that it was during a personal, cozy moment. Because this doesn't sound bad to me. Actually, it sounds cozy, except for the whole unclean thing. You got to be clean if you want to be cozy. Anyway.
January 13th, because my partner thought that she wanted to change that day for me because years prior, that's a day that I got broken up on, like where my heart broke.
Broke. Okay, so that's weird. So you were in... So at this point, they were Amber and Becky, because she's not saying Becky by name, but very obviously this is about Becky's proposal. Like, so 4 years into it, you're still hurt on January 13th because Destiny broke up with you on just January 13th. Are you kidding me? Anyway.
To change that day for me into something special.
Weird.
Which I get where your mind frame's at. It's a good mind frame.
I don't get where your mind frame is at, Amber. What? So you're in a relationship with someone brand new who apparently you loved, and you're still hurt by January 13th. What year was that? Like 2016? January 13th still bothers you. I can't, guys. Like, it's so sad that Becky felt like she needed to do this. B asked, what the F is a mind frame? I don't know. Somebody needs to ask Amber that in a future Q&A, because apparently that's all we're getting from now on.
Weird, all in the same. Your heart was in a good place, but it was in a place that I don't know. It was just weird, okay? So I'm in my muumuu, not showered, hair greasy, as per usual.
As per you, that's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's disgusting, Amber. Like, and here's Becky. So, Becky proposed in this Amber is utterly disgusting moment. So, it's almost like Becky saying, I want to marry you. Like, you know, even in this moment, right? I actually found it to be kind of sweet. I would love it if I got proposed to in a cozy moment like this, where I'm just chilling, doing whatever. I would love it. That's so sweet. She is such a friggin'... Guys, I'm trying not to curse. Yes, she's miserable, Camille. All she cares about is the engagement looking cute on Instagram. I tell you what, this is why guys don't like dating us anymore. Because they worry that they're like Amber is right now. God, Amber, stop making it hard for the rest of us.
And all of a sudden,
Dirty,
like,
right,
she comes
exactly,
out.
Stacy, dirty. I'll just say clothes, I'm sure. If she was even wearing those. I'm sorry I said that, but it's true. Even in that Amber's totally disgusting moment, Becky wanted to propose. Which I think is, I don't know, it's kind of like being proposed to, like, while you're sick or something. You know, it's like cute. I don't know. I would love that. Like, if I were sick or if I was having a bad MS day or something like that. I'm actually starting to tear up a little bit even thinking about it. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of emotional. I'd like that would be so sweet if, you know, that's the type of partner you want, by the way. Oh, Amber, you are unfriggin' believable.
She's also in her pajamas, like, just living her best life.
Adorable.
We both got the greasy hair, just living our actual...
Okay, alright. So when I say adorable, I'm omitting the whole greasy, unshowered thing, by the way, for the record. But, I mean, come on. It was like Becky, in that moment, she was like, oh my God, I thought that was so sweet. Like, you said you wanted it to be personal. But actually, you didn't want it to be personal. What you wanted it to be was a cute Instagram photo, which is not personal. What that is fake. What that is posed. That is orchestrated. That is not personal, Amber. That's planned. I can't. I'm sorry, guys.
Separate lives in the same home. I don't know. There was definitely a disconnect, especially...
How the hell can you say you live separate lives in the same home when at the same time you're talking about how friggin' gross you were and she still wanted to marry you? What do you think marriage is? Do you think it's like Stepford Wives? Like, the wife is always pretty and the guy always has the suit and the house is perfect? Like, what do you think life is? God. I can't.
And she walked out of the bedroom with something in her hand, and it was like this clear box, and it was small, and I could tell something was in it. And
oh, no, not a clear box. That's okay. Now I get where Amber's getting at. Now, this is a crappy proposal. A clear box? What? That's just straight offensive, guys.
She just sat down across from me and handed it to me, and I looked at it. You guys,
the fuck is the matter with you?
This is embarrassing, but it's like an actual...
Yeah, you should be embarrassed, Amber. Be very embarrassed for posting this. You need to delete this. This is disgusting that you posted. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, this is... I feel... I'm getting emotional again. I feel so bad for Becky. Like, this is terrible that Amber posted this. What a friggin' witch. Are you kidding me? That sounded like a really sweet moment. Like, I feel so bad for Becky. I hope she never sees this. Please delete this before she does. You're... Sorry, guys.
Situation type deal. It was a tiny pink vibrator with a engagement ring wrapped around it. Like, it was like, say this is the vibrator, it was like on it, like that. And she looked at me and said, "Will you have sex with me for the rest of my life?" And I said yes.
What is with your lip smacking? What the fuck is the matter with you? What is the matter with you? So, look, maybe that was Becky, like, crying out for more intimacy. You guys are apparently in a relationship. What the frig is wrong with that? So do you need her to come to you with like a diamond ring and a dozen roses or something? What do you think intimacy is? Like, what does she think it looks like? I don't get it. Sorry. Anyway. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, she's bitter. Throaty end. She's very bitter. She's obviously not happy in her current relationship that she felt like she had to post this trash.
I am.
You're what, Amber? You're what? A friggin'... You're what? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your dream Disney engagement didn't happen. I tell you what. No offense, Amber. But you're not exactly Cinderella. I don't know if glass slippers would work for you.
We had sex one time in the last like 3 years. So it was.
That's what I'm. So it was maybe she wanted more intimacy. You idiot. People use things like that. Like, that's a totally normal thing that people use. I can't. I don't know what the...
It was a definite... I don't know. It was very like...
Oh, intimacy is an Eiffel Tower proposal. Thank you, Fatima.
Disconnected. I don't know. But that's how I was proposed to. I know a lot of people have been asking about that. I thought I shared it before. I thought we actually both
Maybe
shared
you should have kept that to your damn self, Amber. You guys aren't together anymore, and no offense. I feel like this was all none of my business. I'm sitting here listening to it, and I'm like, why? This is rude. And it's making me mad. And it's not just because it's Amber. If I were to watch, like, a YouTube video about this, if I saw this and it was anybody else, I'd be like, what is your problem? It has nothing to do with it being Amber or her weight. If a friggin' 110 pounds gorgeous girl were telling the same story, I would be equally pissed. Catherine asked, why is she so obsessed with proposals and weddings, but don't think about actually being married? Right. See, that's the thing. That's how they would be if they were married. Amber, you were choosing to live life really disgusting, and Becky wanted to propose to you anyway. Even though you were being a friggin' probably really smelly bag of trash in that moment, she still proposed to you. That is... Oh, God, guys, that's, like, to me, like I said, I can't imagine a sweeter proposal than being proposed to in a moment like that. Anyway.
Or in, like, a past live stream, but maybe not. And I know not everyone sat through those live streams because that was, like, a whole different era that was, like, super boring, but the question is answered, and I will say...
We watched those live streams, Amber. Oh, God. You know, I always wanted her to go back to the live stream era, but watching her now, I'm like, I don't know if I have the heart for it. Seriously, I forget how horrible she is sometimes.
Everything comes from a good heart. I like to believe that.
And not your videos.
Just because something comes from a good heart doesn't mean it's not awkward. Okay, so here...
I'm glad I paused here. I'm super glad I paused here because, Amber, you sounded like the biggest friggin' word. I'm not, like, I don't want to curse because I'm trying to practice not doing that because I keep doing it in front of the kids too much, guys. Like, it's really bad. I'm not a perfect person. You came off horribly in this story, Amber. Absolutely horribly. I got nothing else to say. Yeah, Veronica said, I think she's still bashing Becky, which that's what this was, Amber. As much as you want to say it, it wasn't. She's still bashing Becky because Winifred left, but she cannot throw a tantrum over her without revealing, and she won't admit that until having a replacement. Thank you. Mariah Jem said I could use D-bag. Yeah, that's what Amber is, a D-bag. Thank you so much. Who said that again? Mariah. Thank you so much, Mariah. Huge D-bag, and I'm talking a used one. I'm sorry, that was gross, but so's she.
We
Nasty.
have an advice column asking Amberlynn, advice with Amberlynn, because I have all the advice. I am very much the type of person, do as I say, not as I do.
Oh, Amber, yeah. I'm sure you love giving advice. I'm sure there's nothing that you love more than telling people how they should live their lives from an authority position. Damn it, guys.
Advice that someone needs from me. I'm talking to my teacher on Snapchat.
Oh, this is really dumb. This is a dumb one. So, here we go. Do I have to react to this, guys? You guys have seen this, right? So, I can't. I don't even think this is a real question that anybody actually asked. I think this is made up. Who the F would come to Amberlynn for advice with an issue like this?
Professor. I had this professor last year and we were flirty then, and I thought that was it. Until I found out I had them again this semester.
Speed it up.
And we
Thank you. Who
right
said that?
back
Sunday.
up.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to speed this up. Guys, I am like still so mad from all that. Like, I am like, she is horrible. She is actually horrible. And I have sympathy for her sometimes, guys. I am a person. I know that she, you know, I know that she's had a tough childhood and all of it, but you gotta, look, Amber, a lot of people have had tough childhoods. Okay? And they don't want to be smeared all over the internet because of how they proposed to you, because it wasn't up to your friggin' Instagram, Disney expectations. Like I said, you don't exactly look like a Disney princess. I don't know what she was expecting. Jesus.
This time on Snapchat. I'm 21 and she's 45. Sure, it's unethical, and I didn't find anything too wrong with it until I found out she's married. Help. Y'all.
I can't.
Y'all. Okay,
This
let's
is
just
made up.
digest this. 21 and 45, that's a huge age gap. Like, gigantic. But you both
Amber, what the F do you
can
know?
drink alcohol.
Sorry, I'm not listening to. What does she know about, like, healthy relationships and what that looks like? How dare you give advice to this person? I mean, she's talking to two adults right now. I'm not saying I think it's good that the professor is hitting on a student, but, you know, yeah, thank you. Brooklyn said no one cares. I can't. All right, let's listen to Amber's advice on that, because she's totally had an experience like this, I'm sure.
Type of intimate relationship, because that just gets messy. Especially, like, it's college, bro. Like, if you're falling in love with a student, you're not going to want to grade them bad on their homework. Like,
what do you know about college? What do you know? I can't. It's college, bro. Amber says, as if she's been there. Sorry. I think she had a semester, right? Sorry, guys. What am I doing? I can't even,
I feel like it's just going to be super messy. And they're married.
You're messy.
I don't fuck with no cheaters. Like, they're actually married. So I think that you honestly, like, on a moral basis here, you need to talk to the head of the college, let them know, save those Snapchats, show them what your professor is doing, because it's not right. It's not okay, because are you the first person they've done this to? Is this something that they do all...
B said, she knows what college is, bro. College queen Amberlynn. Amberlynn knows all about what's appropriate and what's not appropriate in college, guys. An appropriate professor and student relationship. Amber's been there, done that. She knows all about it.
They're married. They're your professor. Go to the authorities. You might think they're fine wine, but they deserve prison time. Okay, not really. So I have been asked a lot to talk about my foster care experience. And honestly, I have tried so hard to, like, do whole videos dedicated to that, but it would take a lifetime. A lot happened during my whole foster care era, but I feel like to maybe work my way up to talking a little more about it, we'll talk about the first few hours after I was taken from my parents.
See, what's bothering me about this, guys, and why I kind of don't want to react to this is I've seen this, and, you know, her foster care experience, I mean, this is her trying to, and I don't blame her. It sounded like a terrible experience. Like, she wants to drum up some sympathy. But guys, my sympathy well is empty with Amber right now. I almost don't care what she went through in foster care at this point, after what I just reacted to. Calvin said, does this video have a point? Yes, the point is for Amber to talk about herself and get some pity. That's what the point is. Sorry, I don't even know
elementary school. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I remember getting called into the office. I do want to say, before I share the story, that a lot there's like holes. It's like Swiss cheese, okay? So the cheese is the story, the experience, and the memories, but there's like holes, obviously.
Yes, Amber, you seem to experience these holes even in adulthood. Weird.
Young, going through traumatic experiences. So I'm only going to be able to share what I actually remember.
This part.
Brothers, I had a brother who is a year younger than me, so what is my current opinions on her now? So I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be Trisha Paytas stan. Like, I was obsessed with her. I bought all her books, anything that she was selling and doing, I would watch, I would read.
So that's where Amber came from. Trisha was her role model.
And I would buy, I don't know what it was, but I was like obsessed. Then Frenemies happened. When I tell you Frenemies was one of the most entertaining things that I have ever seen.
I don't know. I don't even know what Frenemies is. I don't know what this is. So I'm just going to listen, and I'm just so mad at her for telling that engagement story like she did. What the fuck is the matter with her? Are you serious, Amber?
I'm not joking. Frenemies, iconic. Like, so iconic. But it made me see Trisha Paytas in a completely different light. The things that she would do, the things that she would say, the things that she would lie about, the gaslighting, the way that she treated Ethan. I completely changed my opinion about her. I don't think that she is a good, genuine person, and that's just how I feel based on Frenemies. After Frenemies...
Amber knows about being good and genuine. I can't. You guys just keep typing "no one cares" in the chat.
I completely stopped watching Trisha Paytas. I am no longer subscribed to her. I don't watch her. I do know that she's pregnant. And obviously, I wish nothing but health for her and her family and her baby.
I hope so, Amber.
I'm really happy for her because
I hope so.
I know that having children has always been hard for her, and the fact that she found someone who loves her unconditionally, or I'd like to hope so. That's hard for me to say because I know that she has abused him physically, and I'm pretty sure mentally and emotionally as well.
I didn't know. Were you there? Wait, is this a thing? Is this even a thing, or is she just like going off internet drama? Like, how do you know this? I don't know anything about Trisha, so maybe I shouldn't be saying this. Yeah, Girly Girl said, wow, she's mad at Trisha for gaslighting Ethan and treating him bad. But Becky, she's fair game. Yeah, she's fair game because she dumped her ass. That's why, and it hurt her ego. That's why Becky's fair game. Sorry, I might not have much to say because I don't know anything about Trisha. I don't care.
It's just hard for me to... I don't know, just after everything that has happened, it's hard. Like, Frenemies brought out her true colors, in my opinion. And I thought Frenemies was going to help people see her in a better light, but I feel like it obviously did the opposite effect. I feel like Trisha Paytas gets away with literally everything bad and disgusting and racist and homophobic.
Girly Girl asked, but did Trisha's husband propose correctly? Otherwise, she can't be happy. Yes, Sophie said... Amber is a fatter version of Trisha. Basically. Like, she's just Amber's just intolerable at this point.
Mental illness shaming, body shaming. She gets away with everything. And I am not going to support someone who makes me feel...
She doesn't get away with everything. What are you talking about? Most people don't like Trisha. What is she talking about? She gets away with it. Kadoki asked, wait, is she describing her own live stream era? I can't.
Kind of in a bad headspace. Like, she has said so many things that has actually made me angry that I can't do it anymore. I try not to like talk about it because like I don't want her, because I know that she has watched me in the past. Highly doubt I'm on her mind anymore. I don't want her to take my opinions and like...
Don't worry, Amber. I doubt you even cross her mind. I think this is a worry that you're making up in your head.
I don't like expressing when I don't like someone. I personally feel bad for it.
Yeah, right. You express that you don't like me. What are you talking about? You express dislike for people that you just spent the first 8 minutes of this video trashing somebody. Anyway.
I feel guilty. I feel like I should be sorry I don't like you. Oh my God, do you need me to like buy you a meal? Do you want me to buy you a new purse? Like, I am that type of person. I feel bad when I dislike people. Right. I like to give people benefit of the doubt.
All right, well, please buy me a purse. No, I don't want a purse, Amber. I would like something far more practical. How about that? You blocked me because I complained about you using a scooter because your feet hurt or whatever. Why don't you buy me groceries? What the frig? That's what I could really use.
But I just can't. I can't. I'm
sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you so much, Casario. They said, I've been binge watching your live streams, and since yesterday I've been in a bad place. I'm sorry. They said, thank you for your content and making me feel like I have a big sister to look up to. I have fibromyalgia. I am so sorry. I totally get it. I'm sorry, Casario. I'm sure, well, I guess you know that I have MS, and I mean, it's yeah. Anything that we can do to distract ourselves, right? Why I'm choosing to distract myself with this, I don't know. I mean, I'm in a pretty good mood because of my bangin' pasta, which, by the way, I'll post a picture of it on Discord and Foodies as soon as I'm done. Random fact of the day. Yay.
So next segment is random fact of the day. I personally love random facts. I have this cute little book. It is true facts that sound like bullshit. I love bullshit. So I have already
your
told you
channel's
in a
full
past
of it.
video the first fact on here, which was hippopotamus sweat is pink. Excuse me, ma'am? Like, okay, crazy. So the next one is kangaroos perform adoptions. Okay. Humans aren't the only species to perform
So Amber's trying to start a podcast. That's what this is. And she's like, wait, I should have a few minutes where I talk about anything other than myself and answering questions about myself. So, oh God, what am I going to do? Oh no, what am I going to do? All right, what do I got? I gotta, hold on. Shit. Amber. Hello? Like, this is what you got?
Kangaroos have been known to accidentally abandon their young, only to have them raised by other kangaroos. Sometimes kangaroos even volunteer.
Thank you. Better Off Bread said podcasts are for interesting people. Either interesting people or interesting things. And no, I'm not going to ask Amber to send me Impossible Nuggies, Calvin Rose, because I usually eat healthy, unlike Amber, because I care about, you know, I'm not going to eat unhealthy and then act like I'm a victim of circumstance when I have health problems or it's harder for me to get around like Amber. So no, I don't want Impossible Nuggies. Jeez.
Really swap babies. Wait, can you imagine swapping your baby? You're like, actually, I'd rather have that baby female with brown eyes over male with blue eyes. So can we swap? Can you imagine? Ma'am, kangaroos, love your young. Okay, you guys, we can't have a So Raw wannabe podcast from wish.com.
Oh, this is wannabe. From wish.com. Who would wish for this? I wish for this to end. I gotta unlock the door for the kids. I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. They're not home yet, but they're about to be. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take baclofen at noon because I was out. And now I'm kind of limping around.
Without some rumors. So this first rumor is Amber Lynn is suing her city for the fall.
Amber, no, hardly anybody believes this. So, hardly anybody believes this, but here she is, because maybe a few people believe this based on nothing. Maybe a few people believe this based on nothing. I've seen it thrown around on my own Discord, you know, like but nobody actually believes this, but she's going to be talking about it as if this is an actual thing that's affecting her life somehow. Oh, thank you, you guys like my hoodie. I just got it from Torrid, and actually, I'm wearing pants from Torrid that have a stretchy waist, and it's like amazing.
I don't and won't be talking about my ankle or anything to do with that.
Oh, I know, Amber, because I know you won't, because that's another, that funny enough, Amber, you mentioned stories with holes. That's another story with holes you got. Your whole ankle story. That's right.
It's healing or it's not healing, how I'm doing, what appointments I have. We ain't doing it here. But
right, because there are none. If she were actually going to these appointments and actually improving herself and working on things and getting better, she would be showing it off so hard.
Rumor that I am suing.
And where's Winifred, by the way? Where's she been? Hello? Where's wifey? The perfect wifey who's so much better than Becky, who proposed in a crappy way. I'm sorry. The reason why I got emotional is I think it was sweet that she proposed in a moment like that, and whatever.
The city I live in because I fell. Is that even a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. So no, Amberlynn is not suing the city for falling. There is a cat. Hi. Oh, you babies. I gotta go talk to my lawyer because I'm suing the city. Are you gonna come with me?
Nobody believes that, Amber. Can you kindly be quiet? And this is why you're miserable and mad at us all the time, because you think we all believe this grand conspiracy that you're suing the city. I can't. And why would you sue the city? Because it's probably a private sidewalk owned by the building company. Anyway.
You coming with? We're gonna go make that money. Y'all, I'm not suing the city. Even Rarity's like, y'all, this is so dumb. Like,
Brooklyn, the narcler has the same theory. I kind of don't want to say it out loud because I'm trying to keep theories to the Discord, but I will say to anyone who wants to check the chat, that's a theory that I'm not sure if I share it. I don't know, but that is definitely the narcler's theory.
What do you mean? No, I have no reason to sue the city. I was not paying attention. I was walking, vlogging, living my best life. Foot went in a whole situation type deal. That has nothing to do with the city
Pet
and
the
everything
cat,
to do
ass.
with me. I don't sue people. I've never sewn people.
She's pulling
sewn
at you.
people.
Thank
I've
you.
never sued.
Oh,
I've never
what's
sued
up?
someone.
He just wants
I
pets.
won't sue someone unless you're mean to my cat. I'm gonna sue you for animal abuse. So yeah,
Sue yourself.
off the table, y'all. Didn't happen, won't happen. The rumors y'all come up with, huh? So
What do you
the
mean, y'all? Who? Maybe the 5 people that believe that? Based on nothing.
Rumor, of course, there's another rumor. I was gonna try to do just one rumor per So Raw, but there's another one that's going kind of hot right now. Amberlynn and or wifey got the subreddits taken down. You guys, I have been on Reddit
I haven't heard that
maybe
much
3 times my
either.
whole life. Once was to read something about me. The 2 other times was to look up the hashtag 1500 is enough or is plenty. I don't even remember, which is like people who just eat 1500 calories and they like talk about it or whatever.
Amber, I'm
and my
sure.
friend told me
So the only subreddit that Amber was involved with was a calorie-related one. That's so funny. There's nothing else she's interested in. There's no other topics that kind of intrigue you. Like it's calories only. I wonder what Amber does all day. Like what she watches all day. That's Oh yeah, I'm sorry guys. She has sped up a little bit just because the kids are coming home and I want to. But
about it, so I looked it up and I was like super obsessed. So I spent like 2 hours one day just like never went on there again. Maybe one other time. But
Amber decided 1,500 calories wasn't for her. See, exactly what Amber just described is her version of research.
went on subreddit, my subreddit like once. So no, wasn't me. Wasn't wifey. I could fucking care less. The fact that this continuously happens where you guys come at me for a subreddit being taken down about me when I had nothing to do with it goes to show that you are bullying. What you are doing in that subreddit is not okay. It is harassment. It is doxing.
Right.
It is bullying. It is gross. It is clearly not allowed on Reddit.
Oh, I thought you were never on there. I thought, Amber. So you know it's bullying and you know it's doxing and you know it's all these things, but you've never been there. I mean, come on. That's kind of funny, guys.
.com. Same goes with Kiwi Farms. That has been taken down. Why?
Wait, Kiwi Farms was taken down? Is that a thing? Big D's said, quote, never went on there again. Quote, maybe one more time. What an ass. I'm sorry.
I looked it up, and it's because it is actual bullying. It can hurt people. There is doxing. It is harassment. Are you guys
Amber,
delusional?
have you never? Is it that you never go on there, or it's this list of things you know it is for sure? Which is it? It's okay if you want to admit. Wait, Kiwi Farms is gone, Sophie? I didn't know. I usually didn't go on there. It was a little, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But wow. It's not even accessible on the Wayback Machine, Sophie? Oh no. All right. Anyway,
Are you delusional? So no, it
are you
wasn't me.
delusional,
It wasn't
Amber?
me.
Are you Amber? Are you delusional? Were you on these websites or not? What a joke. Anyway,
It was a higher power. Okay, I'm not
A
talking
higher
about God
power.
or the universe or freaking Buddha. I'm just talking about it's higher. It's someone bigger. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. So maybe you should
Once
look
again-
at your actions.
Says the I can't. You know what, guys? I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't big on the subreddits either, or the. I mean, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I was following it, but I'm not on Reddit too often. Anyway.
So next segment is called Bad Choices because you know we've
Amber
all
knows all about this.
them. We all make bad choices. So I figured per episode, I would answer 3 of these bad choices. I do have some other cards in here. We
What do
have
you mean
a
per
truth or drink.
episode? Wait a minute, guys. Per episode, I just caught that. So, is this gonna be? Is she just gonna? This is it. This is the bedbound era. This is all we're gonna get. Q&As, fun facts, and I guess answering more questions about herself. Let's see.
Card. And we also have these 141 outrageous questions, conversation starters, but we're just gonna stick with the bad choices. I think that this could be fun. It could add a little oomph because some of these questions, y'all, like the ones I'm seeing now, I don't know, am I actually gonna answer these? All right, so I'm just gonna choose like a random 3. So 1, this is not what we're doing here.
Okay.
2,
So that wasn't random.
and 3. Okay. Have you ever played strip poker? I actually never have.
So this game is just her answering more questions about herself. I can't, guys. I can't. I know this is gonna be so boring. I know Star said this is gonna be so boring. My God, she has no friends. This is so bad. This is not gonna be good. But this is, I mean, this is what happens, guys, when you let it be a lesson. Like, this is why you don't want to get to her weight, because then even minor injuries make you bedbound, and then this will be your life. Hate to say it.
Played strip poker, and I don't think I ever will. I don't like my body. I don't want anyone seeing my body. Would you pose as a nude model for an art class? Again,
See,
don't
she
like my
doesn't
body.
want anybody seeing her body. That's why she didn't want the proposal in public. I want to make it very clear that it's not. She still wanted the Disney experience, except with the Disney princess that looks like Ursula.
I don't want people seeing my body. But I will say, I would love to see someone my size do that, because every time I've ever seen like nude modeling for art, it's always like someone who's just like beautifully sculpted. I think we need to see someone a little more like me next time. Last one.
Okay.
Have you given out a fake phone number in the past year?
Oh, this,
I have
guys,
not,
I remember
but-
this. This is such a made-up story. It's hysterical. She tells this story as if it actually happens. Watch.
I actually recently was telling wifey about a story when I was in high school. There was this guy. Okay, so I grew up a large portion of my life in Petaluma, California, and everyone knows everyone. You see people all the time that you know, that you've seen before. So there was this guy that I ran into 3 different times at 3 different locations. And the first time, he was like, have your number? I gave him the Jenny Craig number. Just like
Barb said it's not all, quote, sculpted bodies, and art students love practicing to draw bodies that are not perfect. Yeah, I actually, I actually went to art school, and I've actually been to classes like these, and Absolutely not are the bodies sculpted. Absolutely not. They're just average people like other students that they are not sculpted. They're average. She's never taken a real life drawing class before. She has no clue what she's talking about. She has never taken a class like this before in her life. And many people haven't. I'm not judging you guys for not taking these classes. I don't judge you. I mean, I was a drawing and painting major. So it was actually my favorite class was drawing from life, drawing people from life. It was my favorite to do, and I've been to these classes. It was basically the only class I actually went to. Amber has no idea what she's talking about. No, this whole thing is that she's had no actual life experience, which I'm not shaming her for it, but she keeps talking as if she does, and it's like, anyway. Yeah, Brooklyn waves her hand. Ceramics and sculpture major. Absolutely. Yeah.
Did. Then I saw him again at the Kmart in the makeup aisle. And it was like a couple weeks later, and he was like, the number like wasn't the right one. And I was like, no, I promise it was.
Yeah, right. Amber, I'm sorry, I'm pausing. Who said it? Yeah, some of you, hold on. I can't find it exactly, but you guys are, some of you have been in these classes and you agree they're not models. In fact, I remember very specifically a very unattractive fat guy was modeling, and mind you, they were all nude, okay? And yeah, they're not sculpted bodies. What are you talking? Are you thinking like a Michelangelo type of sculpture? Like, she's never been to these classes. She has no idea what she's talking about. It's hysterical. Mariah Jem is an animation / film fine arts major. Yeah, you get what I'm talking about. You've probably taken these classes. The models are not attractive. They have to just stand there or sit there motionless for hours. And they're either students and getting paid nothing, or maybe being paid a little bit. I don't know, but look, they are not models. She lives in a delusional world. I got nothing.
And I ended up just giving him my number, but I switched one number at the end. And then I saw him for a third time, and I said, I don't know. I guess just the numbers aren't working. And he like actually believed it. So he was like, do you have a MySpace? Because back then it was MySpace. And I was like, no, I actually don't. I feel bad telling people I'm like not interested in you. So I think that's
I can't. Right, exactly. Corey said the models don't have to be fit or attractive. That's not the point. Wow, many of you have taken classes like these. Okay. Yeah, they are not models. And you're kind of glad that they don't, because the shapelier, it's like it just helps you see and draw shapes, basically, to see shapes, and like the roll is a shape in its own, and it's really interesting, actually. Anyway,
only time that I have ever given someone the wrong number before, because 9 times out of 10 it's like, okay, if you want my number I'll give it, why not? But this person, like, bad vibes, like gave me such bad vibes. Like, you could tell that he was the type of guy who asked anyone with 2 legs and a hole for their number, and I was not in it. So that is actually the end of the first episode of So Raw.
Amber was too good for that guy.
Oh no, is this something you guys enjoyed? I
enjoyed God, it. No, please don't keep doing this. But she's gonna keep friggin' doing it, isn't she? All right, guys, the kids are about to be home like in a minute or two, so I think I gotta wrap this up. Thank you for watching. This was a tough one. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for saying so. I am starting to feel better, obviously. I haven't needed to wipe my nose this whole time, so that's good. And, in fact, I went to the doctor today for an unrelated reason that didn't have to do with my cold, and he didn't even notice I had it. And he listened to my breathing or anything, and I didn't mention it because it was going away, and I didn't want to have to take an antibiotic. So I'm getting better, so thank you guys so much. Fatima said, you are a hero, Justine. No, I'm not. Alright, guys, so other than that, I hope you guys join the Discord. It is free. There's an invite link in the description box. I'm going to post a picture of my pasta that I made in the foodie section now after I get the timestamps up and stuff. And other than that, guys, I'll see you the next time Amberlyn uploads. I'll be there probably around noon the next day. I was a little late today because I had to see the doctor, but it's all good now. And other than that, have a great afternoon, and I will see you hopefully Friday.